Welcome, everyone, to the City of Middletown Planning Board meeting, December the 3rd, 2025. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first order of business, we're going to take care of some work for our transcriptionist. First of all members this evening are present. Also present this evening is Richard Krogan, Planning Board Attorney. We have DPW Inspector Sixto Martinez. We have the Middletown Fire Department Inspector Andrew Witowski. I'll get it right one of these days. Okay. And we're good. First on the agenda this evening is the acceptance of the November the 5th, 2025 minutes. I need a motion. Mr. Med, I need a second. Mr. Brito. Discussion. Roll call. Mr. Madden.
Yes.
Mr. McCormick.
Yes.
Mr. Brito.
Yes.
Ms. Witt.
Yes.
Mr. Dupree.
Yes.
Mr. Higbee.
Yes.
And I vote yes. All right, on the next item, agenda item is Bell Flavors and Fragrances. I need to step down. I am an employee of Bell Flavors and Fragrances. This evening, Mr. McCormick has graciously accepted the temporary chairmanship.
I know. Very ego.
That's right there.
Good evening, Mr. Temporary Chairman and members of the board. My name is Ryan Fellenser with Fellenser Engineering, representing Bell Flavors tonight, 12 Sprague Avenue. We're proposing a 2,684 square foot building addition between buildings 15 and 17. Bell is looking to add this facility to be able to perform their quality assurance and quality control testing into separate facilities. So they split up their fragrances and flavors, so they're adding this to be able to split those two up. Utilities will be in the form of connecting to the existing and the adjacent facilities on either side of the building. Stormwater, so the existing building area is already impervious. We're not adding or increasing the impervious on site, so we're not increasing the amount of runoff. So any runoff generated will be just directed to existing facilities, catch basins on site via sheet flow. Parking, proposed employee count, right now we're at 54. They currently have 50, so they're looking to add approximately 4 employees. We do have ample spaces provided from existing lots, so they have numerous lots around the property. The East Main lot has about 28 spaces. Benton Avenue lot, about 19 currently. The West lot has 15, so we're providing 62 spaces, but their total required based on the zoning calculation is 27. Odor control, I just want to make a quick note of that. So we did add a note on the plan. Odor mitigation design and implementation is to be provided during the building permit review and design as part of the mechanical HVAC system. And that will be submitted and mechanical building set of plans to the city's building department for review and approval prior to a CO. So that's a brief rundown of the project.
With that, we'll open the public hearing. Anybody wishes to address this project, please step forward and state your name. And seeing none, we'll go to the board. Any concerns or comments from the planning board?
Mr. Martinez,
Martinez?
any comments?
No comments.
Mr. Wachowski, any?
No comments.
Thank you.
One last chance for the public. Any comments? Seeing none, can I have a motion to close the public hearing, please? Mr. Higbee, Mr. Brito? All those in favor?
Aye.
Public hearing is closed. We'll go to the planning board one more time for any comments or questions. Seeing none, do we have a motion to approve? Mr. Brito? Ms. Dupree, is a second? We'll go around the table. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes, and Mr. Capizella is recusing himself. The motion carries. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Mr. McCormick should have done it. All right, thank you. Anyway, okay. All right, next on the agenda this evening is Dreamfields, Inc., 55 Midland Avenue Extension, Cannabis Packaging Distribution.
Thank you very much. Again, my name is Ryan Fellenzer with Fellenzer Engineering, representing Dreamfields, Inc. at 55 Midland Avenue Extension. This applicant is looking to occupy the existing structure at the aforementioned address for their cannabis manufacturing and packaging and distribution operation. There will be no retail sales at this property. Strictly for the manufacturing and packaging of them, and then they distribute to licensed dealers in the county. The number of employees that we're currently looking at is 30 people over 2 shifts, so 60 total. Deliveries are typically through one 53-foot semi-tractor trailer bi-monthly, so that's the largest vehicle that they would experience with packaging materials for deliveries. Other than that, they would have 2 Sprinter vans that depart daily, usually by 8 in the morning and return by 6 p.m. And that these vans actually deliver the finished product to the licensed retailers actually through the state. Operating hours Monday through Friday, based off of those 2 shifts. First shift is typically 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., with the second shift being 3:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Security, they have proposing, we have an existing fence, it's about 8 foot high, we're keeping that. They have an alarm system with panic buttons that will be wired to Middletown PD. Approximately over 100 cameras inside and out with 24-hour surveillance, armed security, and an employee check-in with bag search and metal detector and wanding. Again, I'll mention odor mitigation as another potential concern. Similar to Bell Flavors, that the applicant is currently in the process of developing their HVAC, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing plans, which will address this. But I did bring a copy of an odor mitigation plan with me tonight that we could discuss and talk about that would hopefully address those concerns.
Right, thank you. Just before we go any farther, because of me stepping down, and it's a lot of step, I need to ask Ms. Tu, as far as the Bell Flavors and Fragrances, 12 Sprague Avenue, do we have the mailings? Okay, we're just double checking, making sure the record is clear, okay? No aspersions on you, obviously. Also, the other issue is that always tonight, I need to point out that if you're here for the first time, applicants, this is your first appearance, consider a preliminary hearing at any planning board. The planning board may or may not choose to act on or vote on your application tonight. Just be clear, everybody has the same statement, all right? Mr. Fellenzer, sorry to interrupt you.
No problem. Thank you.
So for 55 Midland Avenue, do we have the mailings? We do have, I'm going to open the public hearing, and we do have a letter from the town of Walk-Hill that has comments that need to be addressed. That's for the record. I'll put that in there now, and we'll have to have those addressed at a later date, okay? Or before the approval of this 55 Midland Avenue. The other item is that we still have an outstanding odor mitigation control. We just received it, and CPL, our engineers, are reviewing it.
That's correct.
I have no confirmation of anything yet, but still the public hearing is open tonight so that we can at least get the process started,
Correct.
all right? So that being said, I'm going to open the public hearing. Anyone present wishing to address this application, please step forward.
Good evening, everybody. Mr. Capizella, members of the board, I appreciate your time and this opportunity. My name is Kevin Witt, and I live on Vincent Drive in the city of Middletown. I am here to speak as the First Ward Alderman. That's where this project is. And forgive me, Mr. Capizella, if I missed something that you just explained. I have concerns about the odor that comes out of this potentially, because I'm going to be the person that's going to get the phone calls when it's a nice spring day and somebody says, I can't open my window because I'm smelling whatever I'm smelling. I'm the person who is going to get the phone calls that say I have allergies and I can't handle this. So I grew up here. I understand the smell of perfume. I understand the smell of popcorn, right? But this is an entirely different animal, and I don't know where you all are. I mean, I'm listening to what you're saying. Mr. Fellenzer mentioned that there was, I believe, a plan, or that they're looking into a plan to do this, to handle this. It's my understanding this is an established company, so wouldn't there be something already in place for this? So I'm just looking for, at some point, to find out when somebody calls me about this, what do I say to them? And who do I call? And how do we handle this? And I envision if this is a situation, then that's going to be a real problem. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but I was just hoping to get answers in public like you all may be as well. So thank you for your time, everybody.
No, we can address that.
Oh,
The reason why we're not positive, but the Dreamfield people did not send their odor mitigation plan in the original packet. They didn't put it in. We asked for it. We finally got it. They admitted that they didn't have it in its entirety in their original plan. We now have their plan in our engineer's possession. Our engineer, by the way, has dealt with cannabis plants elsewhere, so they have some type of knowledge on what they're looking for the odor mitigation. We share your concern. So we're not going to act on anything until our engineer tells us it's sufficient, the plan, okay? So no, we share your concern, and we're taking it step by step to make sure, at least engineering-wise, everything will be on the up and up.
okay. Thank you for your time.
Just in furtherance of that, CPL has a specialized person that deals with this.
What does that stand for, please?
Specialized person?
No, CPL.
Oh, Clark Patterson Lee.
Okay.
They're our engineering firm.
Yep, yep.
And that person is looking at their plan that was submitted and then will provide comments based on that.
Okay. I just know that I've not seen anything formally, and that's okay. I've read where somebody said the impact on the environment is minimal. I don't know what that means. So that's why, another reason why I come here. So I appreciate, I was not implying that the process, that anyone wasn't going to go through the process. I didn't know if they were going to have their people here where I could just ask them so that I could say that I did, and so that people could see in a public meeting that they were asked the question, and whatever their answer was, that now if, 3 years, 5 years from now, there's a situation, we can come back and say, hey, you said you were going to do this, and to make sure it handled. So I appreciate your due diligence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public wishing to address this application or those remarks, either way? All right, no one coming. Yes, sir, please step forward. Just please state your name for the record.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chairman, my name is Thomas Vittel. I'm an operational manager with Dreamfields. We're here tonight. Mr. Witt, Very nice to meet you, sir.
You as well.
So to address these concerns, we are an established company, sir. We are operating currently in several different venues. These are legitimate concerns that everyone always has. What I can tell you is, the venue that we are currently in the state of New York, in Peekskill, this is not a problem. We operate several different filtration systems. We have HEPA filters, carbon filters. We put HEPA filters on our filtration systems and our HVAC returns as well. All of this takes particulates and odor out of the air inside of the facility. These are the particulates that, when they escape the facility, cause the odor outside. All right? We do everything we can to mitigate that. I walk into this facility, I can't even smell it inside. So the filtration systems that we put into place, we go above and beyond to ensure that we're a good partner with our neighbors and with everyone else, because we can't have these concerns coming out. And to your question, should you have someone to call?
Yeah.
You're going to call me,
Okay.
and I'm going to take care of it. Before I leave, you'll have my phone number.
You'll have mine.
Yes, sir. That's not a problem. Not a problem. So I'm going to step back. I'm going to pass this off, but I just wanted to put your concerns at ease because we are an established company. I'm up there every day, and we do take these concerns very seriously.
Thank you.
Fred Polsinelli, also.
Step to the mic, please, sir.
Sure. Fred Polsinelli, also with Dreamfields. Like Tom said, I mean, you're not going to get any calls most likely. There's really no smell. You'll get, in the cannabis industry, you'll get a smell when there's a growing operation, a cultivation, outdoor, even indoor. For this business, it's not. There's not going to be much of a smell. But like Tom said, obviously we're here all the time. This is many years in the making. You know, we've certainly have many friends here, and we're very excited to be going through this process and wrapping it up. But we've been good community partners since day one. That'll never change. But definitely, we're always here. So, you know, that's
Great.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question to these gentlemen?
Yes, absolutely.
Never ran into a problem in Peekskill or other areas where there's been community concerns or complaints in Peekskill or otherwise or otherwhere?
So again, I can speak about Peekskill because I'm the operational manager
Yeah.
that's there. There are no complaints. There hasn't been a complaint from the neighborhood at all. Concerns? Concerns are here. That's why we're at the planning board. There's always going to be concerns because the cannabis industry, it's a new industry, right? So what we have to make sure of is we're doing our best, most professional effort to ensure that we alleviate everyone's concerns. In saying that, we go above and beyond with every filtration system that we have. Before we start, we make sure our build-out is complete. Like I said, there's carbon filters, there's HEPA filters, there's air scrubbers throughout the facility. Our returns on our HVAC systems all have filters. Everything is filtrated. The room is closed off. There's air scrubbers everywhere. I have spontaneous, they're called Gemba walks, okay? It's like a mini audit that the state would do. I do them spontaneously so that our employees don't get lax. We do this to ensure that the filters are being changed properly, that the logs are up to date, that there's nothing getting dirty. So these things are done whenever. They're done on a weekly basis always, but then we do them spontaneously as well so nobody gets used to a routine, if you understand what I mean. So to answer your question, which I kind of went a little overboard, I'm sorry, we've never had a complaint, no.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Ms. Witt.
So when your first representative came to us, it wasn't you, I don't know if you were with, but another representative from your company came and said that there might be a strawberry scent because, nothing is 100%. So that's a concern. So are you telling me there won't be any scent whatsoever that will be coming through, like a strawberry scent that will be coming through your
So what you're talking
filtration
about-
system?
What you're talking about is a lot of particulates that come out. We're removing them from the air with the filtration system. So I don't know who was talking to you about a strawberry scent, and
It was a gentleman that was
I
representing
understand.
your company.
I wasn't here,
He was
ma'am.
from California. Well,
Okay.
okay, so it was your project manager from California. We can go back in the minutes, and then you can address it.
It's okay. Like I said, I just didn't know which person was speaking to you. So I can't, if you tell me, I can call them up and I can find out exactly what they were talking about. But at this point in time, what I'm going to tell you is there's not going to be a cannabis odor anywhere outside of this facility.
I'm not talking about a cannabis odor. I'm talking about a scent of a strawberry scent or some type of fruity scent that would be coming from your filtration system. That's what I'm speaking about.
Yes, ma'am. And I wasn't trying to downplay that. And please don't think I was trying to avoid your question. I was going to keep going. I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt you. So right now, speaking operationally in Peekskill, I have no scent coming from anywhere. So I do not believe there will be any scent coming out from our filtration system here either. I don't know anything about a strawberry scent. I would have to ask someone about that. But there's no smells at any of the facilities I've been to, especially the one that I work in, and I've been to several of them.
I don't think you would see anything publicly either about smells in their California operation or Michigan. I totally understand your point. Somebody might have said that, I'm sure they did. They do have like flavors within the products and things like that, but there's never been any issue where that smell is going into the community or anywhere outside of that immediate, area.
How long has Peekskill been open?
July 7th.
Thank you.
Great. Anyone else from the public wishing to address this application, please step forward. I'll go to the board. Any further comments, questions, or concerns? Go ahead, Mr. McCormick.
The letter that you received from the town of Wallkill, is it appropriate to read that into the record, or?
Well, it's quite lengthy. I'm going to put it into the record, but it is a letter that they've asked questions and that it'll have to be addressed.
And what is it, a small portion of the building is in the town of Wallkill?
Yeah, the property is unusually divided, partly in Middletown, well, mostly in Middletown, partly in Wallkill. So,
Okay.
yeah, we have to,
But we have 100% jurisdiction on the project.
We're lead
Lead
agent.
agency.
we're lead agency. Well, we're about to be lead agency in a minute when we have our resolution to be lead agency.
Are we
That's
going
our
to vote on
intent
it
to
if,
become lead agent tonight.
What, I'm sorry, Mr. Brito?
I'm sorry, are we going to vote on it if those concerns haven't been addressed yet?
No,
No,
we'll
no.
not be voting on approval this evening. We're going to be voting for lead agency only this evening.
Understood, thank you.
Yep.
And we can't issue a neg deck yet without having the odor mitigation addressed.
All right. Any other questions from the board? Yes,
So,
Ms.
I'm
Witt.
sorry, Chairman, so you are going to read the letter so we can address the concerns, or you're not reading the letter?
I'm not reading the letter. The concerns will be addressed,
But it will be part of the record,
yes.
so you're free to look at it.
Anyone else? Okay, I'm going to go back to the public. For anyone wishing to address the application, please step forward. All right, so I'm not going to close the public hearing. Obviously, we're not going for an approval this evening, but I am going to read our resolution for lead agency. Middletown, City of Middletown Planning Board will be declaring lead agency. Whereas the City of Middletown Planning Board has received an application from Dreamfields, Inc., Tax Map Designation, Section 9, Block 1, Lot 1, located in an I2 zone for a special use permit for manufacturing and distribution of cannabis products. The project is located at 55 Midland Avenue in the City of Middletown. Therefore, be it resolved that the City of Middletown Planning Board is declaring its intent to be lead agency with respect to the proposed action under the State Environmental Quality Review Act, and be it further resolved that the City of Middletown Planning Board is authorizing the applicant to distribute lead agency coordination request in accordance with Article 8 of the Environmental Conservation Law and 6 New York CRR Part 617 to all interested parties and involved agencies. I need a motion to become lead agency. I have it from Mr. Madden. I have a second by Mr. Brito. Discussion. Roll call. Mr. Madden.
Yes.
Mr. McCormick.
Yes.
Mr. Brito.
Yes.
Ms. Witt.
Yes.
Ms. Dupree.
Yes.
Mr. Higbee.
Yes.
And I vote yes. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll be in touch.
Mr. Chairman, if
Yes,
I
sir.
may, we had circulated lead agency notices for both the Mulberry Street project, which we're not in front of you for tonight, and this project in October.
Okay?
So you had, my understanding, we had already declared intent at our previous meeting.
Right.
We circulated the notices already.
Correct.
That was intent
That was
tonight,
re-
we're declaring lead agent.
Right.
So
That was
tonight
our
you
intent.
have declared lead.
Declared a
Just
lead
clearing
agency.
that up. Thank you very much.
Their language in this is an official language for lead agency,
Yep.
but yeah, now we are officially the lead agency.
Thank you. Just wanted to clarify.
You heard the word intent in there. Sorry about that.
Do we need to vote for future consideration or to?
Well,
Leave the public hearing open, blah, blah,
but the
blah.
public hearing is, I had already declared it open. Do we
You can
adjourn?
make a motion to keep
Yeah,
the
we'll-
public hearing open.
We'll adjourn for future consideration to keep the public hearing open. I have no issue with that. That's a good idea. I'll need a motion. Mr. Higbee, second, Mr. Brito. Discussion? Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Whip?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes.
And can we get a copy of that letter from Walk Hill?
Yes. Next on the agenda this evening is Middletown Commons LLC, 203-231 Dolson Avenue, commercial, residential mixed-use complex.
Hi, my name is Caleb Carr. I work for Menenbach, Eggers & Carr. Good evening, everybody. The proposed project is a six-story apartment complex with 150 dwelling units. There's also a 6,000 square foot future pad site on the plan, and the site has an existing approximately 28,000 square foot office building. The apartment complex is split. The lower level has several amenities for the residents themselves, but then also has several commercial spaces which have been proposed on the plan. We don't know those commercial spaces at the moment, but for parking considerations, we've put in a restaurant and several retail spaces. Currently, the total required spaces for the office building, the future pad site, and the apartment complex is 476 spaces, and we're currently proposed 491. The apartment spaces, we've been asked to separate them from the other spaces, and they're shown in yellow on the plan, on this plan.
Good evening, everyone. Joseph Thompson, project architect. This project's been before the board multiple times over the past few years. It's continued to progress through the approvals process. The engineers worked through all the coordination comments with CPL. Our building has been pretty consistent throughout the process. Again, what we've tried to do in this mixed-use community is develop a building that'll have a lot of nice amenities that should make it a desirable place to live on the ground floor, potentially an indoor pool, a gym, a cafe, and it has 150 units. We did receive county comments as well. Certain things will be addressed and incorporated into plans, such as like the high reflectivity on the roof. And so we're hoping to seek to further the process with the board this evening.
Great, thank you. Ms. Tu, do we have the mailings? Then I'm going to open the public hearing. Anyone wishing to address this application, please step forward. All right, no one stepping forward. I'm going to go to the board. Any questions, comments, concerns? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Each floor is about 27,000 square feet approximately.
That's right.
The ground floor, of that 27,000, how much would be commercial space and how much would be reserved for amenities for the tenants?
And while he's doing that, just so you know, the Common Council already gave them a waiver of certain amounts of square footage for commercial versus residential. You have to remember, this project has been going on for 4 years.
What do they need a waiver for? They're not in the DMU.
Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID, right.
Pre-COVID. So over 5
They
years now.
asked for a reduction in the commercial space.
But to answer that question, there's 10,700 currently attributed to residential, and the remainder, there's shared circulation and then commercial spaces. So it's a little under 50%.
Commercial space being in the forward section of the
Correct.
ground floor?
All highlighted, being residential at the rear. We thought that made sense for exposure for anybody who might frequent those businesses, to have that presented to the street, to have those be, the parking spaces that are closer to access from Dolson.
And on your site plan that's in the center here, all the mustard color is parking, so you're saying like commercial would be in that first spot that you just, right there, that rectangle, ideally?
Yeah. that would
With
be
residential behind?
residential behind, yes.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else from the public? Anything else from the board members? All right, so this is the same process as we had in the previous application. All right, these gentlemen are here for a public hearing this evening because this is really their first official public hearing. They've had several preliminaries. There's been some revisions. They've had some issues that they worked out. And so this evening, we're here to declare lead agency only again. We're going to take the lead agency. The applicant still has at least 3 things that we know of, according to our engineer, that need to be resolved. I hope he shared it with you, but for tonight, for the record, I'm just going to mention what they are, okay? Orange County Department of Health, I guess, made comments, and they expect your responses. The New York DEC, same thing. And the Orange County Planning Department. All those have been sent to your representatives and to our CPL representative. So those are just a few more items. And the public hearing this evening, us declaring lead agency. There'll be no neg deck this morning, or this evening, but the lead agency will be declared.
So, question, Chairman.
Sure.
Obviously, the DEC and Department of Health will have approvals that'll be associated with them. With the county comments, how does Middletown typically address? Would you like us to create a response narrative to those comments for
Please.
review? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Will do.
That's what CPL has asked us to get. Is that okay? Anyone else from the public wishing to address this application, please step forward. No one coming forward. It's going to be the same process. We're going to leave the public hearing open, all right? In the meantime, I am going to read the lead agency resolution. Whereas the City of Middletown Planning Board has received an application from Middletown Commons LLC, tax map designation, section 49, block 1, lot 7.5, and located in the C3 zone for a special use permit for the, didn't change everything, for 150 unit / residential / commercial, I'm going to mix residential complex, okay? We got it mixed up with another applicant. We'll go. The project is located at 203 to 231 Dolson Avenue in the City of Middletown. Therefore, be it resolved that the City of Middletown Planning Board is declaring its intent to be lead agency with respect to the proposed action under the State Environmental Quality Review Act, and be it further resolved that the City of Middletown Planning Board is authorizing the applicant to distribute the lead agency coordination request in accordance with Article 8 of the Environmental Conservation Law and 6 New York CRR, Part 617, to all interested and involved agencies. I need a motion. Mr. McCormick, I need a second. Ms. Dupree, discussion?
Just with respect to all the mailings, you've already done those. So tonight, we're voting on to be lead agent on the project.
Discussion?
So I have a question,
Sure.
Chairman. So we know that they have to respond to whatever questions are being asked of them, but how does that affect lead agency, for us to declare a lead agency? I mean, depending on what their answers are.
It doesn't. It only declares that we, the planning board, will be the lead agency. No matter what happens, yeah. Well, it doesn't affect anything.
It won't affect that, but it could affect the neg deck being issued.
Right. That's why we're not
But
doing
as
it.
far as lead agency, this gives us the ability to oversee the project. You're welcome.
All right, that being said, roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brittle?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Thank you, gentlemen. And I'm also going to need a motion to adjourn for future consideration in order to keep the public hearing open. Mr. Higbee and Ms. Witt, thank you very much. Discussion? Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Happy holidays.
Same to you. Thank you. Okay, next on our agenda, Sarah Barrow Sachs?
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Did I get it close?
It's Bauer Sachs.
Bauer
Sarah
Sachs?
Bauer Sachs.
Okay, thank
Hi,
you.
everyone. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you guys again. So my name is Sarah. I'm originally from Middletown Valley. I went to CIA to be a chef. I lived in New York City, San Francisco, Maui, the Hamptons, Newport Beach, California, Napa Valley. I'm a level 3 sommelier as well. I also lived in St. Thomas, and now I have my son, so I wanted to come back to the East Coast. But when I lived on Maui and in California, I survived off smoothies and acai bowls and juice. And once I always wanted to open it. I was a sommelier at Crystal Springs for the past 3.5 years. It's a fun job, don't get me wrong, but I want to be a little bit more healthy and own my own business. And once I saw the old Nina's space open up, I fell in love with it. I think it would absolutely be perfect. You have my drawing idea. I think everything would just look so great. And I really want to give back to the community as well. So AUK has a culinary program. I've wanted to own my own restaurant since I'm 9. I'm 35 now, so finally there. And so I would love to have interns from the AUK program from here and Newburgh to kind of help them. I've cooked so many different cuisines, but I kind of want to show people that you can go either smoothies or wine if they ever have questions about that. Definitely should do that for a little while because it's very, very fun. And yeah, so, and then also on I'm sure you've been in there, it's like beautiful brick walls. So I would love to also go to AUK and other schools and get art students and commission their art on my walls. So I really want to give back to the community and kind of teach people, especially the younger generation, how to eat healthy. Because seeing kids, when I lived in Napa, leave the grocery store in the morning with chips and soda, I was like, oh my God, that is not good. So I kind of want to get to that younger generation and just, you are what you eat. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Ms. Tu, do we have the mailings? In that case, I'll open the public hearing. Anyone present wishing to address this application, please step forward. I'll go to the board. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Ms. Witt?
What will your hours of operation be?
It's going to be 8 to 7. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m.
How many days a week will you be open?
7 days.
7 days, okay.
Yeah. I would love to do like a soft close and then have my staff there so they can get hours too and like prep for the next day.
Okay.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
According to your application and our resolution, its hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that okay? I mean, you
That's
just...
fine. I put that. I know because I was looking on here, but yeah.
That's okay.
That's good too.
I just want to verify before we...
Yeah, 8
call
to
for the
6
resolution.
would be perfect.
Okay, so we'll go with what the resolution states. All right,
Perfect.
no problem. Anyone else from the board have any questions?
Just had a question about the back entrance. I know we talked about this. Is that going to be, so
That's not part of the
are
patio.
your
I'm
customers
not gonna
won't be able
use-
to go out
no.
that way?
Which is fine because
Right.
I've been in the restaurant industry 18 years now, and it's too far in my mind. Like, you don't see it. So I would love to instead put like 2 benches in front of my beautiful windows. So then they can enjoy the acai bowl, which is like a berry from the Amazon. And you puree it up, you put granola, bananas, whatever you want, all the nice fruit, honey. And so I would love to apply for that. So then they can sit outside or have like the seating inside. I personally don't really want the back patio.
No, I understand that. I'm just asking for a secondary exit or entrance. Is that going to be blocked off or just, like, how is that going to be? Yeah, is it a fire exit? Emergency only.
Emergency
So it
exit
will
only.
be accessible in emergency.
It has to be, yes.
Does it have to be alarmed?
Could be.
Okay. I'm sorry.
The fire department does their final inspection for her, yes.
Gotcha.
They'll state to her what she is needed on the final.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Anyone else from the board? Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Any concerns, Mr. Martinez?
No concerns.
Mr. Wachowski, any concerns?
No concerns.
Thank you.
I'll go back to the public. Anyone wishing to address this application, please step forward. No one coming forward. I'd like to make a motion to close the public hearing. Mr. Brito, I need a second. Mr. McCormick. All in favor? Aye. Public hearing has been closed.
Thank you so much. My dreams are coming true. I'm very excited.
You better let us vote. You better let us vote first before your dreams come true.
Sorry.
You're very excited. That's good. Very enthusiastic. All right, on the resolution for 23 to 27 West Main Street, Smoothie Acai Berry Shop. I need a motion. Ms. Witt, I need a second. Mr. Higbee, discussion. Roll call. Mr. Madden.
Yes.
Mr. McCormick.
Yes.
Mr. Brito.
Yes.
Ms. Witt.
Yes.
Mr. Dupree.
Yes.
Mr. Higbee.
Yes.
And I vote yes. Good luck.
Thank you. I'll see you all there. Hopefully
Okay.
February. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll see everyone there, okay?
Phew. Next on the agenda, BDK Masonry and Construction Corp., 101 North Street, eating and drinking establishment, beer and wine. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
State your name for the record, please. State your name for the record.
Benedicta Gomez.
Alrighty. And what do you plan on doing?
The plan to do is working in 101 North Street.
Okay.
To do like a renovation and make like a restaurant, something like that, with the owner, use the owner.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jorge Quesada.
Thank you.
And we're trying to open a restaurant as soon as possible. Mr. Victor is building the place, and we are here to get approved to very soon to open, because it's a building right now. If it's possible, we try to put a chicken roastery, a good, very good food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We try to open from 6 to 10 o'clock at night, and that's why we are here. Please, if it's possible, to prove and to continue. We have already the corporation will be a Grand Asador restaurants too, because we have now in Spring Valley, New York, and it's very good food. And thanks to the town to give me the opportunity to get the place over here, and that's right to open a restaurant.
Good, thank you. Ms. Tu, do we have the mailings? Then I'll open the public hearing. Anyone from the public wishing to address this application, please step forward. Anyone from the board have any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, none being had, I will go back to the public. Anyone wishing to address the application, please step forward. No one coming forward. I need a motion to close the public hearing. Mr. Madden, I need a second. Ms. Dupree, all in favor? Aye. Public hearing is closed. I will go back to the board one more time for any questions, comments, or concerns.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
One of the things in the plan is to use a parking space to add a walk-in cooler. That's in one of their plans. Is that something that we are permitting and we're allowed to permit?
I'll have to refresh my memory here. Probably have it. It's not here in the packet.
Mr. Capizella?
Yes.
I believe there's an easement in the parking lot.
Where's the proposed? This is 101. He sees a cooler someplace? Where does he see the cooler? There's another one. There's another plan. Mr. Madden, what page are you on? Can you help us here?
Non-conforming. Number 5, non-conforming use
In the application.
in the application.
In the back of the building, there's a parking lot, parking space. We would like to add a cooler box. Install all on the roof. New restaurant will be, okay. That's what's designated as your walk-in cooler on your plan?
Yes, please.
So they'd be right off the back of the building.
Yeah, so right in here, this spot.
Right.
Where's, Mr. McCormick was saying the easement.
There's an easement there?
I think Ms. Bruni might be able to, I see our Director of Economic and Community Development who's worked with the applicant. Perhaps
Oh,
she can
okay.
help.
Ms. Bruni, you have some information?
I might have some. Hi.
Please step up to the mic.
Not particular with the neighboring buildings.
State who you are, please.
Maria Bruni, Economic Development,
Thank
City
you.
of Middletown. There may be some easements in that parking lot that need to be looked at before considering a cooler to go in a parking space. I know the neighboring buildings.
Yes, right.
There's-
99 North Street, yes, we had the same
And,
problem.
yeah,
Yep.
so
All right. Well,
because we've been working with other buildings in that general areas.
right, right. I agree. Yep. We didn't see any, we didn't think that was a space, but it could be. Yes. What we can do, with the board's permission, if you don't mind, I can make it subject to further investigation of whether there's an easement there.
I don't think that would be a good idea at the present time. I
No?
think it would behoove the board to keep the public hearing open, have the applicant present any kind of evidence that they have, whether it be a survey showing any existing easements in the lot, so that the board can make an accurate decision here.
Okay. There's an existing AC unit there. Did you see that? I mean, I don't
do.
I don't think that's a parking space, I'll be honest with you, but that's okay. I rather err on the side of caution. Agreed. Than throw it in the wind. We can do that. I'm sorry, sir, we're gonna adjourn for this evening. Keep the public hearing open. We'll be in contact with you to get some further information from you on the placement of that walk-in cooler, okay? So,
One question.
sure.
It's a problem because that's inside the property, that's the parking that is belong to the property. It's not a public parking lot.
We understand that, but we just have to make sure there are no easements that by putting the cooler back there, that you would be impeding.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So,
I don't know if it's possible for you to relocate that cooler within the building. That way you wouldn't impact anything existing.
The thing is, inside the building is too small because I need to use a big container to marinate the chicken. Because a lot of chicken, we can say a lot of chickens, we have to roast it like many chicken. We use a lot, big containers and
I understand.
more cooler.
Okay, you're gonna have to contact a surveyor just to make sure that there's no easements that would affect that building out back there.
I think I have a survey. Oh, you have the survey?
You're gonna have to have an updated survey. The survey we have is from Jim Dillon. You have to have an updated survey to show that there's no impact from any easements. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Did you?
No,
did
not
you-
yet. I gotta
Okay.
do it, I gotta do it next. So I need a motion. We're gonna adjourn this application for future consideration. Mr. Brito, second, Mr. Higbee. Discussion?
You're keeping the public hearing open.
Yes, that's why we're adjourning and keeping the public hearing open, right? Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Mr. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Next on the agenda is Kylie and Courtney Irving, 41 Fulton Street, art studio and theater scenery stuff. Good evening.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
Courtney Irving.
And you plan on and you are doing?
We are designing and making artwork for TV shows, commercials, things of that nature.
Okay. Thank you.
We were here before, and then we moved to this space, so that's why we're here back again.
Same operation, basically?
Yes.
Same operation.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Two, do we have the mailings? In that case, we're going to open the public hearing. Anyone present wishing to speak on this application, please step forward. No one coming forward. I'll go to the board for any questions, comments, or concerns. None.
Mr. Martinez, any concerns?
No concerns.
Mr. Wachowski, any concerns?
No concerns.
Thank you.
Back to the public. Anyone wishing to address this application, please step forward. None stepping forward. I'm going to ask for a motion to close the public hearing. Mr. Brito, I need a second. Ms. Dupree, all in favor? Aye. All right, I'll give the board one more chance. Anything else from the board? Questions, comments, or concerns? Okay. On the resolution, Kylie and Courtney Irving, 41 Fulton Street, art studio, theater, scenery. I need a motion. Ms. Whip, I need a second. Mr. Madden? Discussion? Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Have a happy holiday, everybody.
You too, thank you. Next on the agenda, Colin Smith, 28 to 30 West Main Street, Saloon and Bar.
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Chairman, members of the board. My name is Colin Smith, and I am attempting to open the Empty Bottle Saloon, reopen the Empty Bottle Saloon at 28-30 West Main Street.
Great, thank you. Ms. Tu, do we have any mailings? We do, thank you. In that case, I'm going to open the public hearing. Anyone present wishing to address this application, please step forward. Go to the board. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Mr. Martinez, any concerns?
No concerns.
Mr. Wachowski, any concerns?
No concerns.
That being said, I'll go back to the public. Anyone wishing to address this application, please step forward. No one coming forward. I need a motion to close the public hearing. Mr. McCormick, second, Mr. Brito. All in favor? Aye. Public hearing is closed. I will go back to the board one more time, though. Any thoughts?
Do we have to waive parking, or is that parking lot right next door theirs?
They're in the
Is that
DMU. No need to, parking is waived automatically. Don't say it. Anyway, thank you. And on the resolution, Colin Smith, 28 to 30 West Main Street, Saloon and Bar. I need a motion, Mr. Brito. I need a second, Mr. Madden. Discussion. Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Whip?
Yes.
Mr. Dupree? Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
I vote yes. Good luck, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening and a happy holidays.
You too.
You too. Thank you. Next on the agenda, Alan Alvarez Gonzalez, 154 Wickham Avenue, grocery, deli, coffee shop, UPS and Amazon drop-off, and Western Union service. Good evening, sir.
Hey, good evening. My name is Alan Alvarez. I'm on the owner of 154 Wickham Avenue.
And a little brief explanation of what you're trying to do, sir.
I was a deli before, and then now I just want to reopen it. But it was like the space it was too big, and then I want to get a little bit, like a couple square feet in the back, and then use it for drop-off for UPS and Amazon, and also have like an opportunity to get Western Union service and stuff like that for the people.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Ms. Tu, do we have the mailings? Okay, in that case, I'm going to open the public hearing. Anyone wishing to address this application, please step forward. All right, at this moment, too, I'm going to read something into the record that I received in writing. All right, it is 154 Wickham Avenue. It is from Joe Massey, Alderman, First Ward, where this property is located. Good evening. Good evening. I have received several inquiries from my constituents with concerns dealing with parking and line-of-sight issues. Albert Street and the area where this is located already has parking problems, and now with the addition of Amazon and Western Union vehicles, how will this negatively impact both the parking and line-of-sight issues? For vehicles going down Albert Street towards this location, the concerns are mostly with them looking to their left down Cottage Street and Wickham Avenue with the Amazon and Western vehicles blocking their view. They realize there is a traffic light at this intersection. However, they are still concerned with potential problems. Thank you for addressing these issues. That's into the record. Still the public hearing. Anyone wishing to address this application, please step forward.
No, but will we give him time to comment on the letter that was just read in? I
Yes,
mean,
right now, I have like a little space, a parking lot in the back. I just, right now, it's not properly for the people, but I'm been working with that parking lot to be open. It's not that big, but I think I can fit like probably like 4 cars and 4 or 5 cars if I finish the work. So that was, I want to add that to the idea. I know that was a big problem because I've been in the area for probably 18 years working in that area, and I see that parking is a big problem. Before it was not a problem, but now it is. And the idea for Amazon come out because I see, the Amazon trucks always around, and then I think I can receive package from the people that they live around, and then the truck can stop real quick and take everything and go. I think that's all I have to say.
Do you own that property you're talking about, or?
Yeah, I own that property for 18 years already. Yeah.
I mean, the area you're talking about, the parking space.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I own that property, that area. Yes, I do.
So, can you explain like what the Amazon process will be? Like, in other words, people can have their packages delivered there, and then they would pick it up?
No, let's say,
Or you could drop
people
off
order, they
returns.
don't want the packet, they want to return it, so, they can go scan it, tick.
Yeah, and that
give you the
requires
receipt.
a lot, like, I know I personally have been to Staples, and I've been to a line to, to return something, and, I think it definitely brings a lot of traffic in.
Yeah, so.
Mr. McCormick?
Have you spoken with Amazon about being an Amazon drop center?
I started talking about with them, they tell me when it's about to, how you say,
so
to how you say, return. It was like a different from to have a store, like an Amazon store. Let's say if you have an Amazon store, have like a big space to, let's say, secure stuff, climate stuff, and a lot of stuff. So, but what I want to do is more like, it's like a little machine, a scanning machine, and they provide for me, and then, what I do is scanning the people packet, and then they come to pick up the packet in the afternoon or the next day. So
the reason for the question is I know that there's other businesses in this area that have been talking to Amazon about being a return center, that are having a difficult time getting traction with that, and that's already an established business. So that's why I don't,
So when that, because, you know, that's recently? Because, okay, so.
so that's the only,
Okay, so basically, I had to basically talk with another representative to they can guide me better. You know, I can tell you more about it, but you know, to this point, I have everything. It was look good for.
And how about with UPS?
The
Have you
same
been in
team, the
contact
same
with them?
team, Same team.
I have two questions.
All right.
Would you continue with this project if you didn't have the UPS or Amazon? Would you
Yes,
still do the
definitely,
deli?
because definitely that was a deli before, so a grocery convenient deli. Now I just want to add in like a kind of coffee shop style. I just gonna continue with the idea no matter what, regardless. If I had to do something different with the back part, or I had to make it part of the business, you know, I can proceed or let's say make another plan, you know, make it work for.
And if Amazon,
be open the as soon possible. So
right.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's my fault. If Amazon and UPS do say that you can be a drop-off site for them, where do you foresee the trucks being able to park and pick up the packages?
I give you guys like I don't know if you guys see my planning floor. By the back, I see a design like a double door. And that door is not there yet, but you know, I want to use that double door to where he can park. I can let everything there for him, so he can grab it quick and keep moving.
So they would make a right onto Albert
It's
Street
when
and
they
then
go to
load out
Albert
to
Street
there.
right there. Basically, right now, nobody can park in there because it's a big sign there, no parking lot. But I believe he can start there for 1 minute and pick up packet and keep going. I don't know if he.
I don't
Well,
think
if not, he can park in the back, and I can get the space in the back by the driveway. You know, it's like a 4 or 5 spot. You know, I just have to repainting the line and you know put the snow blower where it's supposed to be. My ATV, because I have ATV to push the snow, stuff like that. And
Gotcha.
I had to put everything in.
Mr. Gonzalez?
Uh-huh.
You are the owner of the barber shop, correct?
Yeah, I'm in
You are the barber there, and
Little
that's where you've been there for
barber
18 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so the board understands that this is an auxiliary, or an add-on to your business, that you've
Yes.
already been established there for 18 years as a barber there. I
Yes.
just want to add that to the mix.
Thank you.
This is something you're looking to add for additional, work. Yes, Mr. McCormick?
Can we ask for a traffic study? It seems like Mr. Massey presented some valid concerns. I know it's a kind of a crazy area too in terms of the residents and, you know, the traffic pattern over there.
Well, you want my honest opinion? No. It's a typical area in the city of Middletown, highly congested, residential, mixed with commercial and retail use. It's not the only corner in Middletown that has this issue. It's always been an issue. No matter who's been there, okay, it is an issue. How we could regulate that? Well, no business. I don't think that's exactly what our goal would be, but, so, an attractive study would cost this gentleman quite a bit of money to do something I think was not necessary. But I'm only one person, and I'm only one vote here. But that is my personal opinion. This is not the only place in Middletown like that.
The only thing I'd add, Mr. McCormick, is it is a location existing already. They're not starting from scratch and building up. So no matter who went there, there would be business issues as Mr. Massey described. So to put the burden on him to do a traffic study when it's already an existing structure there might not be necessary.
But considering the business model that he's proposing.
Yeah, I don't know if you
there's
guys
different
realize
types
what
of
the traffic,
businesses.
the foot traffic would be. I don't even care about the UPS truck that comes once a day to pick up, or the Amazon package that comes once a day. You wouldn't believe the amount of foot traffic that this, I mean, you go to one of these Kohl's, or you go to, Staples or UPS to return something, the line's out the door every day. I mean, this would create a,
This doesn't seem like, the model presented, I don't know if it seems like it would benefit the neighborhood or that area in terms of a business trying to be all those different things. That seems like an excessive amount of traffic for that type of neighborhood.
Keep in mind, he's only proposed it, he hasn't got it yet either. But I do understand your position is that it's going to cause
Yeah, I
more
think it
traffic.
would cause more.
Well, certainly
And cause
with
of-
pickups of Amazon trucks, we can require him to have them go in that back lot that he has.
I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is the people coming to do their, I don't think it's the one-a-day truck that anybody's concerned with. I think it's the concern of the amount of traffic and the amount of people that this would or potentially could bring in an already narrow parking spot in an already residential area and roadways. Yeah, great, please.
I can speak?
Yeah, please, thank you, sorry.
Every time I go to, let's say, every time I go to UPS, that always is a line because it's let's say, it's more, not it's only Amazon, it's not only UPS, it's a lot of stuff. Because every time I go, let's say, when people go to Kohl's or go to Staples to return packets, that's in and out. That's really in and out. And in the beginning, because it was not too many stores doing this, it was like a kind of little more congested. But now, because it's like a more little store doing it, so they give you the more access to people to be quick. They don't have to be in a line waiting for half an hour to return the packet. That's something. Every time I go to return a packet, I go, let's say, a Kohl or Staple. Probably they take me like 5 minutes the most. I know you're concerned because the area is already congested, and then we don't want to create more congestion. But I think that's a good idea, and even for the people in the area, they can walk there and bring the packets to us, and that's my way to thinking. I know you guys know more about this, little bit more about it. So you guys is the one have the last word. So.
Well, the other opinion I have too, you can remember the area that it is people may not be using your cars as much as they do elsewhere. It is the first ward. There's a lot of, it's a heavily residential area, and you may have more foot traffic than you would have people that are parking. He may become convenient for people that don't have cars in this area to be able to walk to. Again, it can always cause congestion, always. I don't deny that. Yes, Mr. McCormick.
What are the parking requirements for this zone?
He has none. It's because it's a C1A zone. He really has none. He has street parking. That's all has. Square footage, you're going, again, it's one of those Middletown areas where, like on North Street, they have no place to park. But, I mean, outside the DMU.
Right, right.
They have no parking. They have to park on the street, and that's how they're.
The parking near your business, is it 1 hour parking? Is it 24-minute parking? What is?
What you say at the street?
Yeah, right.
At the street, I started see like signs. They say like a 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
Parking. And then when they started get tighter, that's when I started moving, and then I put on a little black tag in the top, and I started painting the line. I started cutting off. It was like a fence, but make inconvenience to parking better. So I just preparing the area to make it accessible for at least have a few parking spots for my clientele.
I mean, what do we tell the dentist that's there? I mean, even though he has a very small parking lot.
But a dentist will have 2 or 3 people at a time. I'm just concerned about the.
Yeah.
It's a neighborhood. have traditionally been neighborhood businesses, a deli, a barber shop. You're not attracting high volumes of traffic. I mean, you go to Kohl's for Amazon return on a Saturday afternoon, the line at Kohl's, it's going out the door.
Do you think that line's going to exist at his store?
If word gets out that there is an Amazon place that doesn't have a line, it'll have a line.
Okay.
But you had mentioned that there were other businesses pursuing Amazon as well.
Right.
So wouldn't we have the same problem with them as well?
There are already established businesses that are designated shipping centers is the ones I'm referring to.
And they have municipal parking lots
Yeah.
probably nearby. And
Pegasus, for example, has been pursuing a contract with Amazon since they opened to be a drop center for them, and they've had a challenging time doing it.
So he might not even get it.
Well, right, but again, if he
No,
doesn't get it,
Yeah.
my position is if he doesn't get Amazon and that type of stuff, I feel like the business is more conducive to that area. I think once you figure in the Amazon and the UPS drop center, I think you're raising the potential for an immense amount of traffic that the neighbors may be opposed to.
Okay, Ms. Witt has been patient.
So I understand about the foot traffic, but I think for that neighborhood, I think it would be a good thing to give them opportunity for people who do not drive and for, family members to help other family members if they have to make returns. My one question is, you're asking for hours of 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. That wouldn't be the hours that you're going to be accepting packages. Are you going to cut off like times of accepting packages? If you do get this, from Amazon and from UPS.
Okay,
You understand?
those hours, I put those hours because it's where we're gonna operate. Let's say preparation to let's say to cleaning and closing, but those hours for those packets, we can, let's say, keep receiving the people, but it's gonna be somebody right there, let's say everybody can grab the packet, but let's say that door is gonna be open like a normal hours more, because daily hour is more early. But I just say by 8 o'clock we can still, get that door like very, and then by, let's say, to 8 o'clock, and then we can keep working with whatever we have to do to make everything proper for the next day.
All right, so just informally, I'm going to poll the board to see what your thoughts are, or what you would vote. I mean, Mr. Madden, you have any idea about what you would go for this applicant?
Would you require the applicant to do a traffic study?
I would not ask him to do a traffic study. That does not mean that I'm necessarily in favor of the project.
Understood.
Mr. McCormick?
In light of the cost, I don't know if I'd request the traffic study, but again, I'm not comfortable supporting it at this juncture.
Okay. Mr. Brito?
I guess I have questions about our ability to say you can't do this business because the parking there is the parking that we would enforce.
I
There's
understand.
parking on the street. If it's hour parking or 24-minute parking, that's what the code enforcement would enforce. So are we concerned because it's mixed use that they would be parking all the way down Albert Street in front of residential areas all throughout the day? That's really assuming a lot.
And we have no control over that.
And again, I feel like I've asked this question before, like is our purview in that regard? I mean, we talk about parking, right? So we're not waiving parking by any stretch of the imagination. He has the parking he has.
Yep.
And his business has to be confined by the parking that is available to him.
Right. The parking could cause him to fail.
Right.
But that's not our privy to decide.
Right. Is our privy to decide whether we think this is, to use your words, which I love, like being a good neighbor, to invite the traffic that places like this will attract.
That's
And
what you might be doing.
to that extent, I would say this is not a good venue and area for the UPS and the Amazon. But the deli obviously is a great idea.
All right, okay. Ms. Witt, you have an opinion?
I would not ask him to do a traffic study. I don't think that that's warranted. I understand Mr. Brito's concern, but I just think that if there's a control put on hours of operation of accepting packages for the public, I think that why not? Why is it how is it our job to tell him he can't have this as a business? You know, we live in America, capitalist society. He should be able to have a business just like anybody else. Nobody owns, street parking. Even if your house is on Albert Street, you don't own the parking spot in front of your house. It's city parking. Anybody can park there for whatever the code enforcement dictates.
Thank you. Mr. Dupree?
I also wouldn't require a traffic study. Given the area, there's definitely going to be the potential for an issue because the roads are narrow and parking just with everything that's there is tight as it is. I think the business idea that you have is a great idea. I think an additional space for those types of returns and exchanges are needed. But I think it might work more in your favor because you're going to also include a cafe setup to structure your business hours differently for each of those things, which would then help as far as traffic and then, potential issues or complaints for you just as far as that alone. Otherwise, I don't see an issue with the project as is, but I do have a question.
Sure.
If, on Amazon and UPS's part, if the proposal does not work out, would he then have to come back and revise his application?
Would you ask that again, please?
So if his partnership with Amazon and UPS does not work out and he does not get approved to fully move forward and start functioning for those services, would he then have to come back to us and revise his application for how he plans to use the space?
Yes, he would. He'd have to have an amended site plan.
Okay.
Because now he'd have to change the use there.
Okay.
Mr. Higbee?
I would not require a traffic study, and I have no opinion at this time.
All right. I wouldn't require a traffic study either. I would like to see the gentleman proceed, just based on being an entrepreneur and trying to make the best out of his business. I do understand that it could be very congested parking. I would offer up, and I know the hours may change, but people are concerned about the lines. Doesn't matter. If you change the hours, you still could get long lines, okay? I have a question. Would you, at this point in time, not consider your Amazon or your UPS segment of your business and just go with the deli, the convenience store, and of course your barber shop is already existing? This way you can open up and you can get started, and then because it works both ways, if you have a contact with Amazon or you ever get something with UPS, he would have to come back to us because that space would then be modified and he'd have to come back to us anyway. So that would be an option to move forward with your business, as you have stated, excluding Amazon and UPS returns. Do you understand?
That sounds to me.
And then later on, because you may never, I don't know how Pegasus, how long they've been trying to get it, but you may never obtain it. So you'll be losing your business while you're waiting for this stuff to happen, and you would be, by just listening, you would be rejected, and that'd be a waste of your time.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, so we would have to amend it.
Yeah, would the application now read the grocery, deli, coffee shop, and Western Union? Is that what we would be proposing now?
Yeah, because Western Union is not a return, no. You'd be just removing UPS and Amazon returns. Okay, how do we have that in his resolution? All right, so we'd have to eliminate UPS, Amazon drop-offs, leave Western Union in there, okay? So I don't even have to amend this, do I? Can read it as we just stated, or?
No, the resolution is out there,
That's
so
right, the
you
public
have
has already seen
to
this.
amend it.
Right. Okay. Does that sound like a plan to everybody? Yes. Great. So, we're going to amend the resolution for 154 Wickham Avenue, grocery, deli, coffee shop, Western Union service. Okay? So, I need a call for. You okay? All right. So I'm going to call for a motion to amend the resolution. Mr. Madden, I have a first, second, Ms. Witt. All right, so this is 154 Wickham Avenue, grocery, deli, coffee shop, Western Union service. Okay, I already called for a motion, I'm sorry, I'm a little out of sync, but motion, I do have the motion. So I now need a vote on the amended resolution. I need a motion for that to vote. Ms. Witt, second, Mr. Dupree. Discussion, roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes. All right, so now I need to call for the amended resolution as I've just amended. I need a motion. Mr. Brito, Ms. Witt, second. Discussion. Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes. So, sir, you've been approved for a grocery, deli, coffee shop, Western Union service. You are going to omit UPS and Amazon drop-off.
Okay.
Subject to DPW, whatever, because he's cooking.
That's in the resolution
Yeah.
anyway. Yep.
And sir, if you find that you're able to get the UPS and you're able to get Amazon, you would have to come back to us with an amended site plan, now including that.
Okay.
And then it would be up to the board at that time to vote on it.
Okay.
It's not necessarily granting you approval. If you get their approval, the board still has to approve it.
Approve. Okay,
Okay?
no problem. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. All right, next on our agenda, Jean Colette Klieger, 30 to 32 East Main Street, barber shop. How you doing this evening?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jean Ketlet. So my English is not very well, but I have my friend here to help me. So,
Just talk loud enough and into the mic.
Talk into the
so-
mic, please.
all right, so I have my place in 30 East Main Street, Middletown. So I want to open my barber shop, but he's here for help me.
Okay. Just talk loudly into the mic.
Move the mic right to your mouth if you have to, please.
Yeah, my name is James. I'm his friend. So he gonna open his barber shop on East Main Street. So
Okay. Ms. Tu, do we have the mailings? Okay, I'm going to open the public hearing. Anyone present wishing to address this application, please step forward. No one coming forward. I'll go to the board for any questions, comments, or concerns.
Mr. Martinez, any concerns?
No concerns.
Thank you. Mr. Wachowski, any concerns?
No concerns.
Thank you.
All your employees are licensed?
yes.
That is a requirement of our resolution. Anyone needs to have a proper New York State license displayed. Anybody else? Questions, comments, concerns? Yes, Mr. McCormick. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. You're welcome. Anybody else? I'll go to the public one more time. Anyone wishing to address the application, please step forward. No one coming forward. I need a motion to close the public hearing. I have a motion, Mr. Brito, second by Ms. Witt. All in favor? Aye. Public hearing is closed. I'll go back to the board. None being had. On the resolution for 30 to 32 East Main Street, barber shop. Discussion. Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Mr. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee? And I vote yes. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Be ready on the answer. Thank you.
All right. Last but not least, well, unless Miss Bruni or Mr. Witt has with business, we're not doing much. Angel Gonzalez, 79 West Main Street, eating and drinking establishment. Do we have his mailings, Miss Two? Okay.
Have we heard from him, the applicant?
Okay.
The board can either adjourn the matter for future consideration since the mailings were done.
Yep.
Or the board can just refuse the matter and the applicant would have to start all over.
I'd like to adjourn it for future consideration, a motion, leave it all open, no, so I didn't have to pay any additional fees or anything. On a motion from Ms. Dupree to adjourn for future consideration, a second by Mr. Brito. Discussion?
The only thing is, if we're going to adjourn it for future consideration, I think there has to be a time limit placed on it for the applicant to come back on this application, since he's not here tonight and we don't know if there's a reason or not.
30 days.
30 days?
Yep, he should be, if he made a mistake, forgot about it, he can come in January. That'd be 30 days.
So you can adjourn it to the January meeting for further action.
That'll be more than 30 days from now.
Well, we can just
The next
adjourn it to
meeting.
the next meeting, the January meeting.
Okay. Roll call. Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Mr. McCormick?
Yes.
Mr. Brito?
Yes.
Ms. Witt?
Yes.
Ms. Dupree?
Yes.
Mr. Higbee?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Motion to adjourn. Mr. Brito, I know he's right on it. And Mr. Madden, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Everyone